everybody, it is Dingle here and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing super duper well. Guys, I am back at you with another speed build, and I say another speed build like I do these all the time, but I actually haven't done one of these in quite a while, and I know you all were asking me to do one, so I appreciate all of your suggestions because I really missed doing these speed builds, quite honestly. This one that I have for you all today is a little different in that I did this speed build with you all, my subscribers, on one of our Saturday Sims live streams. It was so fun. You guys helped me out so much with some tips and tricks, so I really appreciate it. If you all haven't checked out the live streams, I go live every single Saturday in the afternoon Pacific time, usually around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., so make sure to turn on those post notifications to get notified when we go live on Saturdays. We do builds, 100 baby challenge, also other challenges, so make sure to come check it out. It's a really fun time. But this one started out very different than it actually ended up. Don't all builds, quite honestly, but something I do want to mention, why I mentioned it was like on a live stream, is because you'll see these pop-up notifications, and also my face staring at you, smiling and being creepy is covering the camera that would be super sped up, my face camera during the live builds. So excuse that. I tried to make it as uniform as possible so I could bring this content to the channel just in case you guys hadn't seen this build yet. But this was supposed to be a similar style to that tiny home build that I did years ago. I think I did that like 2 years ago now or something. I think it was one of the very first videos on my channel, or very first builds on my channel. But it was very similar to that in that I wanted a mini pool out front and an outdoor dining area, but maybe a little bit more house space, but still small enough to manage. I'm obsessed with tiny homes, so this was definitely on the bigger side of a quote-unquote tiny home, but I still really love the size that it turned out to be. But it was supposed to be kind of like a modern, planty, like green and orange vibes, and, you know, kind of modern a little bit with splashes of color, and it ended up being that way. However, halfway through when I switched streams, so one stream to the next, I went back into the game after taking a break a little bit and thought that sand would actually look really good. And then instead of regular trees, obviously cactuses. Cactuses? Cacti? Cacti? Let me know in the comments below if it's cactuses or cacti. But when we came back in, I saw the opportunity to turn it more into a trendy, aesthetically pleasing desert oasis bungalow sort of vibe. I know that trend is very popular now as far as like cacti, or what are those little plants called? They're like succulents. Yeah, like succulents, which cacti are a type of succulent, or succulents are a type of cacti. I know that much. But anyway, I saw this house still being able to go in that direction, so that's where we took it together, and you all were so awesome. I actually had like plants on top of those type of beam things outside at one point, as you saw. Ended up taking those off because it really didn't go with that deserty cacti vibe, and then we started just replacing all of the foliage with cacti stuff. So that's what I'm doing here. And then what I loved most about this build, I think, as I usually love most about all builds, is the interior design portion of it. I thought it was extremely Instagrammable myself, and I really enjoyed decorating it. Everything from the furniture to where to put the mini kitchen, to where to put things in the bathroom, in the hallway. I just loved how it turned out, so I can't wait for you guys to see the process of that as we dive into the interior of the home right now, actually. So I started in the main living area here. I think I started with I actually started with like the kitchen, which is in the main living area, but I always love to do my kitchens with that mini island type of vibe, but it wasn't working. I wanted it more to be about the living space that I'm doing right now than the kitchen, so I thought, oh, I'll just fit the kitchen in somewhere else. So it was a little different than I usually do with my builds. I do make the kitchen a lot of the center of a lot of the houses that I make, but this time we went for the living area because I thought it was super cute. And also in these like trendy, Instagram-y, deserty vibed houses, the couch and the rugs and the plants really make up that vibe, so I wanted to make sure I put that first before the kitchen and before like anything else in the living space, honestly. The other thing that we started brainstorming together on stream is who would live in a house like this. I didn't find it very convincing, I guess, that a family would live in such a small house because it is a 1-bedroom and it is super trendy, unless they were like one of those really cute little Instagram families that like live in like tiny bungalows, I guess, in the desert. I think they're out there somewhere. But what we thought about was actually 2 roommates that lived in here, 2 female roommates. They are both very good friends. However, they are very different from one another, but still vibe. One is a little more girly than the other, and one is into music and earthy and all that stuff, and one is more of a like nutritionist. Like she really loves gardening, and so they have that earthy vibe to them, but she's way more of a nutritionist and into food and being outside and things like that, whereas the other one is much more of a party goer but mostly into music, so like kind of a chill party goer. That's why they vibe so much. They're very earthy together, but they are very different in style. So I have both of the house and the roommates that we made on the stream together up on the gallery. So my gallery information is down below. It is Dingle, but the L is a 1 because Dingle was taken. So it's DING1E. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I really loved that deserty vibe rug that we put in the bedroom. I love everything about that living space and how cute and small that house is. We made literally every square inch of this house functional by putting the outdoor dining space outdoors, if that makes sense, instead of taking up the room in the living room. We have a mini pool to keep cool in this desert heat, and literally everything we need: a bedroom, a bathroom, a living space, a kitchen, a pool, and a dining space, and a really big yard. So I feel like we could definitely utilize more of the yard. But anyway, some aesthetically pleasing photos to end the video. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the house build that we did here, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We play Sims, do house builds, live streams, and I also do lifestyle on this channel. So if you're into that, please make sure to subscribe, and I will catch all of you guys next time. See you later. Bye.